the traveler. I left my boots by the old front door. Dust on the floor of a town I knew before. Mama said, son, where you gonna go? I said, somewhere the highway wants me to know. Got my backpack in a guitar case, sun coming up on an empty space. Small town streets in my rearview glass. I didn't know if I'd be back. I'm Steve the traveler from Germany, chasing roads that are calling me, with 6 strings and a broken map, and a sky wide open like a promise I can't hold back. I'm Steve the traveler, rolling free. Every mile writes a song in me, from forest roads to desert lines. I'm following the horizon one more time. Black forest shadows behind my name, old church bells still sound the same. But I heard something in the wind saying, boy, don't stay where you've been. So I walked out into the unknown, turned every highway into home. Every border, every sign felt like it was drawing me a line. I'm Steve the traveler from Germany, chasing roads that are calling me, with 6 strings and a broken map, and a sky wide open like a promise I can't hold back. I'm Steve the traveler, rolling free. Every mile writes a song in me, from forest roads to desert lines. I'm following the horizon one more time. If you see me passing through your town, dust on my boots and the sun going down, I might stay or I might move on. Depends where the next road leads me from. I'm Steve the traveler from Germany, still letting the wide world carry me, with my backpack and my guitar. I'm never lost, no matter where you are. I'm Steve the traveler, rolling free. Every mile writes a song in me, and wherever this road will bend, I'll keep riding it again and again. They crossed the ocean first. My mama told me stories late at night about a one-way ticket and a neon light. 2 young hearts with a map and faith, flying somewhere far from home and safe. They landed where the palm trees grow. Didn't know the words, but they still went slow. smiling through every open door, learning life was something more. They crossed the ocean first, with nothing but courage and a little bit of hope. Didn't speak the language there, still found their way across the road. They showed me fear can turn to gold when you walk a path you've never known before. Now every mile I travel on feels like I've been there before. They told me about the Florida sun, about strangers helping everyone, about how kindness speaks its own kind of language when you're far from home. Every story lit a spark in me, like a distant shore I had to see. Every dream they carried through turned into a road I knew. They crossed the ocean first, with nothing but courage and a little bit of hope. Didn't speak the language there, still found their way across the road. They showed me fear can turn to gold when you walk a path you've never known before. Now every mile I travel on feels like I've been there before. Now I carry their old dream along inside every place I write a song. From Germany to open skies, I see the world through their young eyes. They crossed the ocean first, so I could learn to follow roads unseen. Every border that I cross feels like walking through their dreams. And wherever I may go, no matter how far the journey runs, I know adventure speaks one truth: the whole wide world is one. It was back in 2012. Me and Fabian had nothing much to lose. 2 backpacks and a guitar, chasing roads and running far. Buenos Aires streets late at night, neon glow and city lights. Didn't know which way to go, didn't care, we took it slow. 5 people and a dog the Uruguay, packed in a car, just rolling south all night. Young and wild and feeling free, like the whole wide world belonged to me. Drank cold local beer under southern skies, danced with fire in our eyes. Every mile felt wild and new, like the world in a car, just rolling south all night. Young and wild and feeling free, like the whole wide world belonged to me. Drank cold local beer under southern skies, danced with fire in our eyes. Every mile felt wild and new, like the world was breaking through. Morning wind along the shore, salt and freedom, wanted more. Somewhere between laughs and roads, I found who I was before. Then one day the journey turned, cold winds waiting as we returned. Back to Germany's winter sky, still had summer in my mind. 5 people and a dog to Uruguay, still hear those wheels roll through my mind. Every road since that first ride feels like I never said goodbye. Cold beer memories when I roam, still feel like a second home. Every song I write today carries that first road away. We left Vegas in the morning light, dusty roads and neon fading white. Fading driving windows down, chasing miles out of that town. Mustang rolling through the heat, desert stretching endless streets. I fell asleep, hung over slow, dreaming while the tires still roll. Mustang to the Canyon road, somewhere past the lines we didn't know. Sirens turned around behind, still we kept that goal in mind. $600 on the way, still would do it all the same. Some roads cost more than you planned, but they make the story of a man. Fabian laughing at the wheel, speeding just to make it real. Asian friend beside him there, 3 young travelers without a care. Police lights in the rear view glass, U-turn coming way too fast. Ticket written desert side, still we took it all in stride. Mustang to the Canyon road, somewhere past the lines we didn't know. Sirens turned around behind, still we kept that goal in mind. $600 on the way, still would do it all the same. Some roads cost more than you planned, but they make the story of a man. Then the canyon opened wide, red stone falling to the sky. Standing there without a sound, like the whole world turned around. Vegas lights felt far away, dust still on us from the day. Somewhere between fear and some. The road made me who I become. Mustang to the Canyon road, still the fastest ride I know. Every mile still runs inside, like that desert morning drive. Street a little too late, neon lights and a cheap buffet plate. Thought I knew which way to go, but Vegas ain't a town, you know. Street looked the same as one before, same old sign, same casino door. Turned left twice, then turned around, still couldn't find my way back down. Lost in Vegas again tonight, walking circles under neon light, looking for a hostel sign, but every road looked just the same to find. Talking to a stranger on the way, he said, "Son, you're miles away." I said, "Thanks, I guess that's true. Still don't know what street I'm walking through." Saw a chapel open late, thought about changing my fate, but I just needed sleep instead and somewhere safe to rest my head. Lost in Vegas again tonight, walking circles under neon light, looking for a hostel sign, but every road looked just the same to find. Driver slowed down slow, asked me, "Son, where you gonna go?" I said, "Somewhere cheap and near." He just smiled and disappeared. 3 more blocks and 1 wrong turn, another lesson I had to learn. Vegas laughs when you think you know which way back a traveler should go. Lost in Vegas again tonight, walking circles under neon light. Finally found that hostel door, swore I'd never get lost no more. Next night, same old neon glow. Ooh, guess where I decided to go? It was back in 2009, before phones could show a line. Me and friends on a Friday night, driving toward the city lights. Somewhere near the Frankfurt Road, missed the turn nobody knew. Every sign looked just the same, still we said we're almost through. No map, no signal, no direction signs, just 3 lost boys and highway lines. Thought we'd make it just in time, Frankfurt waiting down the line. But the club door closed right when we came. Neon lights went dark again, standing there without a plan, laughing like we always did back then. 10 minutes before my shift, dropped me off without a gift. Still half sleeping, half walking in at 6:05. Reception lights already on, night was gone, but I was not. Friends just said good luck, my man, and drove away into the dark. Driving back through morning air, silent roads and empty stares. Sun was rising cold and slow, still had nowhere else to go. 10 minutes before my shift, still wearing yesterday's trip. Didn't sleep, but I walked inside, trying hard to look alive. Boss just looked and shook his head, said, son, you look half dead. I said, Frankfurt took my night, but I'm still standing here all right. No map, no signal, no direction signs. Still I drive that road one more time. Some nights never go as planned, but they make the story of a man. 10 minutes before my shift, that's the night I won't forget. Got lost trying to find a door, found a road instead. Yeah. It was 2008, I turned 18. Trained to Stuttgart, young and free. Ticket in my back pocket, didn't know who I'd meet. Music loud and lights were bright, crowded room and Friday night. Then she walked into my song like she'd been there all along. We got kicked out laughing loud, standing outside with the crowd. Didn't care where we would go, just didn't want to let it go. She was a girl without a name, still burning like a midnight flame, singing with a barroom band, like the world was in our hands. Phone died somewhere on the way, lost her number that same day. Still I see her just the same. She was the girl without a name. Bar owner poured another round, live guitar and wooden sound. We sang songs we didn't know, but somehow made them feel like home. Streetlights fading into dawn, and didn't know where time had gone. Some nights stay inside your soul, even when you lose control. She was a girl without a name, still burning like a midnight flame, singing with a barroom band, like the world was in our hands. Phone died somewhere on the way, lost her number that same day. Still I see her just the same. She was a girl without a Train was rolling through the light, morning coming after night. Cold air on the platform there, still felt like she was standing near. Never saw her face again, never learned where she had been. Still that night won't fade away, even now I hear her say, she was a girl without a name, still burning like a midnight flame. Some memories never fade, even when they drift away. 17 and nervous hands, keys were shaking in my plans. Mama's Vitara waiting there, dust and scratches everywhere. Dad sat quiet in the seat, arms folded watching me. Said, son, don't hit a single thing, this car means everything. I was driving slow as I could go, sweating through that country road. Every turn felt way too far, didn't want to scratch that car. Drive the Vitara first, he said, then you'll drive anything ahead. If you can't handle that old ride, you'll own every road in time. Drive the Vitara straight and slow, that's the only way to go. Learn it right from where you are, then you'll drive every other car. Stopped the engine twice that day, nearly rolled the wrong way. Dad just looked and shook his head. Try again was all he said. Gravel roads and parking lines, turn around 1,000 times. Every lesson felt so long, still he said, keep moving on. Drive the Vitara first, he said, then you'll drive anything ahead. If you can't handle that old ride, you'll own every road in time. Drive the Vitara straight and slow, that's the only way to go. Learn it right from where you are, then you'll drive every other car. Years later on the open road, highway signs and heavy loads, still I hear him in my head every time the engine starts instead. Drive the Vitara first, he said. Funny words, but somehow true. Every road I travel now started there with you. I was 16, he was 18, then rolled that Beetle home again. Orange paint and rusted doors, didn't run like cars before. He said, we can fix this thing, just needs time and anything. I said, I don't know a thing. Still he handed me a wrench. My brother and that Beetle ride, grease and dust and summer nights. He knew everything, or so he said. I just turned the bolts he led. Radio playing late at night, neighbors watching from outside. Every part looked wrong somehow, still we said we'll fix it now. Bolts were rolling on the floor, hands were black from working more. Didn't know what half them did, still we worked like we were kids. My brother and that Beetle ride, grease and dust and summer nights. He knew everything, so he said, I just turned the bolts he led. Engine coughed and then it tried, turned alive one summer night. Standing there in oil and light, felt like we had won that fight. Years go by, but I still see that garage and him and me. Every road I drive today started back that same old way. My brother and that Beetle ride, grease and dust and summer nights. Two young brothers side by side. before the drive. That old apartment looked half gone, broken doors and dirt still on. Tenant left without a word, left us with a mess he heard. Dad just looked and turned the key, changed the lock and looked at me. Said, son, grab that bucket there, looks like we got a work to share. Dust was falling from the walls, echoes in them empty halls. Paint and plaster on our hands, learning more than either planned. My first beer with my dad that night, after working in that fading light. Didn't say much, didn't he? Just sat down and let it be. Raised that glass and looked at me. Said, today you work like family. Some roads start with work, not maps. The first beer with my dad. Hours passed without a break, every board we had to take. Sweeping floors and fixing doors, standing there on wooden floors. Sun was going down outside, still had dust on every side. Then he smiled and said, that's done. Come sit down, you earned this one. My first beer with my dad that night, after working in that fading light. Didn't say much, didn't he? Just sat down and let it be. Raised that glass and looked at me. Said, today you work like family. Some roads start with work, not maps. But first beer with my dad. Didn't know it then, but now I see. That same way. Oh, my first beer with my dad that night still feels warm inside my mind. Some moments never fade away, even as the years go